We dedicate this intro to Charlie Kirk, an American, a patriot, a human. But we have to get on to All Engines Go.
It's not what he would have wanted. Hello, guys. Welcome back. So today we are dedicating this entire stream.
What's up, Barnaby?
What's
up, LJ?
Yes,
and
everyone. Welcome to this thing. So we are doing All Engines Go today. Pretty.
Already clipping the thing.
Okay, guys. I know, guys. All just go. But we're going to. We're not gonna say any jokes about All Engines Go. One live stream right here. We're gonna talk about everything out of these 4 years. What was good about them? So there might be like 15 million jokes about this fat, disgusting beast, 80th Gordon, because if we can't make fun of All Engines Go, we gotta make fun of somebody, and this thing is just that ugly. She's so ugly, guys. Look at it's so fat pig.
All Engines Go Gordon is better than that.
Agreed. This bad.
Barely
horrible, bro.
It's barely better.
No, tell me. Okay, so yeah. I want to start.
I
gotta find.
So we need to talk about. So this podcast, we're going to talk about everything we thought was good about All Engines Go. Meaning, the podcast is going to be end at 12:50.
Which is why we're going to be doing something else to start the video instead of talking about All Engines Go. Instead, we are going to be reacting to a review of the new 80th anniversary set that I will never know the name of. The one with the like station.
Like
you watch the bar. Are you guys brothers?
We're positive?
Nah.
Yes, we are.
We're second cousins, twice removed.
Also known as brothers in Christ.
I mean, I guess if you want to put it that way.
We're also brothers.
Was the show
for other reasons?
The show doesn't. Okay. Anyways, guys, we're gonna be reacting to this. You guys saw the guy. The right there, very top search. We're gonna react to this set review. Yeah. Because honestly, I did like a lot of the points in the video, and I think
we are gonna critique this video, and I don't watch ads.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna critique. We're gonna say what we like about it, what we dislike.
That's critiquing.
If you're critiquing, it makes it sound bad.
That's only because you don't know what critique means.
Well, the internet made it sound like you're being a jerk.
No, critique is your thoughts.
We're gonna give our opinions on this review, because honestly, I remember really liking the review when I first watched it. Guys, go check out Turbo 711. If I said that wrong, sorry. It's
Turbo 711.
Yeah, Turbo 711. Go check him out. He's a great YouTuber. He makes some great content. I'm pretty sure I watched the Ruby Thomas. We reviewed Ruby Thomas before us. I watched that to help make this next one. Also, I see how it is, Barnum. See how it is.
You want to do this one?
She's better than me. There. I can squeeze.
Yeah, there we go. This is better.
I messed with the chair.
Ooh.
Yo, is that a spider in the corner? Yo. Spider joining the podcast.
Well, I'm naming him Spider.
He is a friendly spider.
No, friendly neighborhood spider.
My friendly neighborhood spider. Yeah. I thought I brought someone cooler. That was my mistake. I thought so. Oh, that's what I was thinking.
You're all leaving because you don't like this YouTuber? Is that what's up?
No. When I watched the first episode of the show, I thought it looked go, but I rewatched it instead. Exactly, bro. We were all blind. Though actually, I feel
I
like
never thought it was good.
the first episode, I don't know. I like the first episode solely because it's the only episode of the show that actually has a villain, which is Diesel. He's the bad guy. Insane concept. And I think it does also have the worst song of the show too. So that's kind of
Maybe we should talk about 3 things we like about Orange and Skip, then do this.
nah. Let's do
Just
this.
do this first.
Yeah. No, I've never owned any of the 80s toys. Nope, can't find
What
them at
the-
all.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So they're gonna hear it. Yeah, they'll get it. I can't
They
wait.
should.
I'm going to laugh if this guy copyrights
Yeah.
this section and we have to remove it.
The big knob's your volume.
Okay. The
The
big
output
one.
knob.
Okay.
knob, it's all the way down.
Oh, so it's silent currently.
Yeah, I'll start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at an item that I was a bit unsure whether or not I wanted to get. When it was first revealed at Toy Fair this year, I thought it looked kind of cool, but it didn't really capture my interest as much as the
I can
engines
kind
and
of agree
such.
with this right now.
And then when it was
doesn't
revealed on
look that
Amazon
good,
a little while ago,
just like box
I
wise,
initially considered
just
it,
a
but
station
ultimately I
basically.
turned it
All you
down.
really see.
But I just found it in a store, and seeing it in person and seeing the price it was being sold at made me bite the bullet. So everybody, this is
How much
the
did you get
brand
it?
new load and launch
What?
barrel delivery set. This has been released in commemoration with the
I wish
new
it was
redesign of the
free.
motorized line and the 80th anniversry. And this is
Nice,
actually
bro.
the very first
That's
Trackmaster or
so cool.
motorized set I've ever bought in a
It's
store.
fine. I can.
When I
you
was a
can hear
kid,
it.
my parents would buy me
Yeah,
stuff
turn
for
my
I
mic
just have
Christmas
the
or my birthday.
going.
And over the years, I've gotten a couple like
It's just
loose
not-
sets on Facebook Marketplace. But I've never walked into a store
Turn the volume
before
up on the
to
computer.
buy
do
a set like this. Mainly
Yeah, but that would
because
turn yours up. That's
once
what
I
I'm
had a
saying. volume on the
job and a
computer still.
car and money,
Oh.
we were right in the
But
midst
if
of
you can hear it, it's
Trackmaster
fine. We'll
2.
fix it later.
And the sets being released were really gimmicky and really didn't capture my attention. There were a couple sets back when it was rebranded into Motorized in like 2020 that captured my attention, but I ultimately never got
I
them.
remember the
I
end of
thought this
Trackmaster
set was
being good. Yeah,
kinda
like the
cool,
Talking Thomas and
and I
Percy
want to
set.
look at this
That
from
was pretty
somebody who
amazing.
doesn't really
Yeah.
know much about Trackmaster 2. So, before we look at the box, I want to talk about where I got this because this is technically not
One thing
out
I want to
yet.
say is I feel like
It
you
is
talked
on
too much
Amazon,
because
but
like
it is
if I
being
wasn't
sold
reacting to
for,
this
I
for the video,
think,
guys, I
$50
think
or
I would have left.
$60.
I probably would have
And if we look
skipped.
up there at
Y'all
that
skipped.
price tag,
And it's not
you'll
that
be just as
it's
shocked
bad
as I
information.
was.
But if you
I
look,
got this
It is
from
good if you like
Marshall's
information.
for
it's a
$30.
30-minute video.
That's right, everybody.
Yeah, that's just
This
like
is probably going to
Yeah.
sell in Walmart for about 60 or 70.
I'm not
So
saying that's necessarily a bad
$30
thing,
bucks
but
for this thing? How could I say no to
we're
that? I
talking
mean,
about
I could literally buy 2 of
people
these
who want
things
to
for the
watch a
same price.
review.
One of these is being
I don't
sold
want to
for on
sit down.
Amazon. I thought
I'll
that was
just
a
skip
great
through
deal,
a
so
video.
I had to pick it up. Also, a little quick thing. Shout out to the Marshall's employee who put this price tag on here. The way you place this and the position you placed it in is really, really pleasing. You didn't cover like the 80th
crediting
logo
the
or any of
employee
the
for
other stuff. You
placing a
put it
price
right
tag
in
is
this
hilarious.
nice little area.
And then
here.
also,
So shout out to that Marshall's
I
employee.
think it's really sad that the first time the set
But
has
yeah,
actually
this
been
is
found in the
right
US
now
was
only
at the
being
bargain
sold
store
in
for half off, basically.
Marshalls, from my
Which I
understanding.
feel is kind of bad for the brand in
I don't think there's
general.
been a confirmation
These
that's
haven't
going
even
to be
hit
in
the US
Walmart or
Walmarts
anything,
for their
but
normal
if
price.
you do find
And
this
they're
in
already on
Marshalls, I'd highly
sale
recommend you
at a
pick it up
Marshalls.
because
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool set from what I've
Not
been able
that
to tell.
I
Although
love
my opinion
I agreed. I'm
may
happy
change
we
as
can
the
all
video
get it for
progresses.
30
But
bucks, but
let's
like
take a
it's
look
kind
at
of
the rest of
scary
the
that
box here. So
it's already
up
on
there
sale.
we can see Thomas
Yeah.
and his truck. And this is where my
one
only
thing I do
real
like about this guy so
nitpick
far
with
in
this
his review,
box comes
he's
from.
not doing a lot of.
I know there is some sort of
Like I have that
psychology
problem
out
when
there
I'm doing a
that
review.
if you
I'm
can
just
touch
silent because I'm
part of
trying
a
to
toy
process what I'm
before you
seeing, so I
buy
can
it,
put
the
it in
kid
words.
wants it more.
He already knows what he wants to
But
say.
this Thomas is gonna go
Yeah, he
missing
definitely
like
had like
crazy.
he
I mean, you can
rehearsed
see
this a
it's
little bit.
really,
Which is
really
nice to
loose.
hear.
So some kid could easily just
I think
walk
a lot
up
of
and rip
it
it out
is
and
a
then take it
little
home with him. This truck
like that
is a little more
line
secure, but this
with
can also come off
the
pretty
price
easily.
tag.
So I would have liked to have
Sure,
either seen
you
it's like
can
packed
say
away in the
that,
box
but
or in
and
some
I'm not
sort of
making
like
fun of you for
plastic
saying that. All I'm
cover or something, but
saying,
that's a
or
total
what I'm gonna
nitpick.
say is,
The fact that we get an exclusive
I
Thomas,
don't.
I'll show you really quick. The fact
That's
that we
one of
get
the
an
things that
exclusive
might
Thomas to
feel
this set is
like
pretty cool.
uh,
But you
that
can
is
see
going
he's
to come
got
up
some
throughout the
track boots
video that
running
might
on. There's the motorized
make
logo
it
and the
longer and make it more of a
hills and
drag
mountains
for
behind
some
him.
viewers.
And we get a
That's kind of
really,
like, I feel like we
really
kind
cool
of more
shot of
streamline
the
our
set
reviews. So
here.
if you want a quick
I
review of it,
love
that's kind of what
the
you get from
Like
us.
when
kind of
I'm watching a review,
pastel,
I want no more
cartoony
than 10, maybe
greenery
15
here with
minutes.
all
Yeah.
the
Because I
clouds
don't.
in the sky
I'm
and
trying
such.
to
That's
see
really,
if I
really
want to
cool.
buy this thing, not
And we
if
can
I.
see the sort of
But
main
for someone
gimmick
who
of the
probably
set
isn't
here with
going to
the
get it
barrel
and they just
launching
want to
off
hear
of
like a
Thomas's
full
truck and hitting
detail
the
of
bell up here.
everything.
Yeah, this guy does
I don't
very
think this is
detailed
technically
reviews.
Vigorstown
Pretty
Station, but I
perfect.
But I
assume
don't know
most
how
people are
many
going to
people
use this
really
as
want to know
Vigorstown
about the
Station. So
box
for the sake of this
to this
video,
depth.
I'm going to call it Vigorstown Station. But we also
I
have a
like
couple more
Barrel Station
engines
or
that
Barrel
are
Shed.
yet to be released
It's not
technically.
Bakerstown. That's
James's
why I like
3-pack
the.
is out, but these are all
Hi,
the
Edward.
2-pack
What's
versions of the
up?
characters.
You're
I think the
finally
2-packs are
here. Welcome,
technically out
Oliver
in
Fan.
Kohl's right now. I have not found them yet, and I don't
I have
believe
found them, guys. I found
James
Thomas,
or Nia
Percy,
have been
and
found. I know
Mia, the
Thomas and
two
Percy
packs
have, but
at
I'm
Kohl's.
not sure about the other
I still
ones.
can't find James, Gordon, and
We can
Duck,
see up
but they
there
are
we
a
got
second
the
wave, so.
up there we got the 80th logo and the Thomas
Actually.
logo. We got Thomas spinning on the turntable there.
Do merch.
Down
Screw
there in the
Edward.
corner,
They
we've
need to
got
bring Edward merch
CGI
back. I
Thomas from
completely agree.
2009, still sticking along. I remember when the promo pictures for this set were first released. People were either so happy to see this or so mad.
Honestly,
They're
80th
like,
Thomas looks
why
actually
can't we get an
peak, I'm not
updated
gonna
picture of
lie.
Thomas? They've been
He's
using
really
the
good.
same picture of Thomas since
I'm
2009.
really gonna have an 80th.
It's not
I
a
don't
big
think they're
deal. It's
making
just great
80th
to
that
see
dude. I'm
CGI Thomas
sorry.
again. And then down there we can see
Railways
load and launch a barrel delivery set, nice
What?
and big.
Cortina?
Kind of odd how they trademarked load and launch, but oh
I
well.
don't know.
You can see right there, barrel launching fun.
Cotunia.
And when I show this to
They
my
will
parents,
sell.
my mom was actually
All
very
Kohl's are
impressed that
getting
it came
Thomas
with
stuff. It does
18
take
feet
a
of
long
track.
while. We have
That's
3
pretty
Kohl's
cool,
near
honestly.
us, and
We also
really
got
only
Thomas
one actually
pulling
has
the
them.
barcode right there
One
with
had
3
them
plus.
for a singular day,
There
and they
is
were all
the
gone.
top of the box here with
Actually, I think they're gone from all our
Thomas
Kohl's
and the
again.
Thomas and
They
Friends
sell like
logo.
that, guys. If you don't get them immediately, you're
Along the side here, we have all of the contents that are included in the set.
I
We've
wonder
got
if it'd be
26
better
pieces.
for him.
I mean, 26
to
pieces for 30
take
bucks.
2 reviews.
That's a
review,
really,
an
really
in-depth,
good deal, especially
and then a
considering that
very
one of these
quick,
is a
because
motorized engine.
going through every
That's a
single
great,
side of the
great deal.
box,
We got
I think is a
a bunch of
little
different pieces
overkill for
here, and then at
me.
the
But
bottom,
for some
what I
people
really, really
who
like
want
is
to see
that
that stuff,
Thomas from the front of the box actually continues
Honestly,
onto the side here. That's
I
really cool
did
attention
like
to
that feature
detail.
that Thomas was on.
I guess we'll
But the
swing over to
fact they're
the
still
back
using the
really quickly.
2009
The back
Rails
is
block art is that issue.
kind of plain, but I do like it. It's very simple.
but in
and
my
it really
mind, I'm
shows
thinking,
just how
how many
simple
people
this set
actually
is.
care and how many people just want to see this.
Comment below if you actually sat through this. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think we just skipped the review of this game. Because we're here to watch and review the set, right?
Yeah. This is good information,
This is great.
and I don't need
I'm
any
gonna
of
move
this
down to the
in
floor,
a.
but I'll come back to you guys
I
once I
also love
have
this
all
wooden
the
rally
stuff
table.
set up
The
and
classic
ready to
wooden
play
rally,
with.
like 90s one.
All right, I've got the set fully set up here, and it's finally time to take Thomas for a run. Before I do that, I just want to quickly apologize about something.
No, that's it.
I noticed while watching the last clip back, the audio kind of cut out a little bit. I don't know what the hell is going on with my microphone, so I sincerely apologize.
Real,
If
we
that
don't use
annoyed you
microphones
guys.
for this
I
reason.
know it's gonna
What
annoy
you are
me
hearing is a
whenever
thing
I edit
of
this
your
video.
imagination. We
There's
have
not
no
much I can do
microphones.
about it, but if the audio does cut out while I am
We just
doing
talking
this,
to camera
I
and
do
your
sincerely
brain
apologize. So
makes
anyways,
your
I've got
voices
sort
up
of the
in your
B
mind, and
setup
you with
of
leads.
this layout.
We
I
don't
know
even
Chris
use
wasn't here,
microphones
but
It's going to
anymore.
be interesting to
Dude, my
see
old
how
phone would cut the
this one
audio
plays
so
out.
many
So
times when
I'm gonna
it was
send Thomas on his
toy
way here.
hunts.
Let me just
You
make
always hear
sure that this
like
one's ready to
cut.
go.
Well, I'll see you
So he's
next
gonna have to
scene.
stop
And
here,
it
and
freeze frames.
I guess where he
And
picks
then
up
the
the
audio
barrel, but
like
I'll talk about that in
repeats
just a
for like
minute.
a
So
second.
We need
let's
to
get
get
Thomas
those
going here. He
fuzzy
goes through this
microphones.
very odd, weird
that.
felt tunnel, goes up the odd, un-Thomasy bridge, and he makes his way to the, I guess, barrel loading station thing. This looks really cool, and it's detailed kind of well, and it would look
That's
pretty
like
nice here if the
random
works or the docks or something.
Yeah, I was like, what even is this?
If
I
this is
mean,
where you're supposed to collect
if
the
you're using your
barrels,
imagination.
I don't know what they were going for. There's no way you just there's no way to just load the barrel
Yeah,
into the
they would get
truck.
like
You have to
two
just
straight pieces.
pick
of
up
this
the
stuff.
barrel from here and just set it in the truck. I think it'd be really cool if you could either roll it down the roof or drop it through the hole in the roof. But again,
That's actually
another flaw with this, Thomas stops right in the middle here,
That's
so there's
what
no
all
way
these
to
coded.
drop the barrel through a hole and make it land in the truck here. But anyways,
That's like
let's get
actually
Thomas
like a
going
basic
here. Let's
Thomas
see if he
thing. I
can
don't know why
actually
that would actually
perform
be
the
so much
main,
better.
I guess, gimmick of the set. So he's coming up to the station here. Kind of worked. I've done a couple tests. I've had this set up for a couple days now, and I've been doing some tests with it. And the barrel
Never
doesn't
tested
always
that.
hit the bell here.
You're
we
watching.
you watch raw footage.
You watch straight up our
Yeah.
live reaction. Great. It's us. It's just a snail. Who cares? They
No,
can.
no, we
I'll
don't.
bet you an ice
Yeah,
cream the
yeah.
snail's faster.
You're so
Bet.
anyone knows what that ad was for. It was a dad trying to scam his daughter in a bet.
And that's one of my main critiques of this set is that it doesn't always work. There will be some times. Let me grab the barrel here. Oh god, that was
Oh my
loud.
gosh.
Oh, I did not expect that. There will be some times where the barrel shoots out of the truck but goes like this high and like lands down here. Sometimes where it will go
Yeah.
up here but
Ours
not
didn't
hit the
have
bell
that
and
issue
then just get
as
stuck
much.
right here.
They
Other
would
times
never
it'll
even-
land
I can
right.
see how-
It'll land right
Yeah,
in the, I guess,
originally,
chute
and
here.
Just,
But it
bell's only,
very
like,
rarely works. But I have to say, the addition of the
right
bell
back to right
is
track.
really cool,
That's
and
the
it makes
best.
the little bit of autism in me really happy. That's a really cool function. But
That's so
yeah,
true.
really like this. Although while we're at the station, I do have to mention one thing here. So I mentioned in the, I guess technically the not really the unboxing part, but when I showed everything in the box, I mentioned that I was going to complain about the stickers. What I really don't like about this set, and this is sort of a theme that has been, I guess, applied to a lot of the new Thomas merchandise in the past couple of years. I think we can blame Thomas Wood for that, but the Thomas logo or Thomas's likeness is plastered everywhere over the set. We have the little insignia of Thomas here, the Thomas logo on the flag, which I think looks kind of cool. And then you're supposed to put these stickers on the track here to tell you which way Thomas needs to go in order for
Everywhere on
the
these
barrel
discs.
to launch up. And I get that, like putting an arrow there would make sense, but why do we have to have Thomas there? So I am not going to be putting those stickers on because I think that totally ruins the set. It looks really dumb. If they just put the red arrow there, it'd be perfectly fine.
I kind of
But for the
forgot
time
that
being, there are
that
going to be
sticker
no
was there
Thomas
for
stickers on
ours.
the set right now.
The only sticker I've ever
I mean, like,
pressed not putting
We
on
don't
was
need
Eagles
the
on
Thomas
AEG
logo
ranking.
or this little
That's it.
insignia of Thomas or
That's the
this
only
Thomas
press
at
that
all
sticker
because
I've ever done.
we can just immediately tell this is Thomas stuff. If we were to find this at like a thrift store, you can tell it's Thomas just by looking at the track and stuff. I mean, I don't know why we have all this extra Thomas insignia logo crap, but
Some old track
I think
master.
that's really, really weird. And while we're
Just
in
proper
this
Gordon
area,
proportion, stop torturing
one
us.
of my other major critiques with this set is that you can only play with it one way. You cannot have Thomas go
I think I talked about that, but I
this
might
way
not have.
and have the barrel launch.
I feel like I don't know if
the
we
truck
only
is
went in
only
depth, but
designed
like it
to
was.
work if it's going
I feel like
towards
it's so
us this
annoying
way,
if
which
it's
is kind of
one way,
annoying.
that's-
What also adds to the annoyance of that is that this switch only works if you're coming from this direction. If you go straight,
Oh,
you
stupid.
can't switch off that way. You go
This guy
straight
has
off
like the
the
most
track
real
here.
points. It's
And while we're
crazy
at
that
the
our
switch,
videos came out 10 minutes apart.
what is the
from each
point
other
of
because we
this
did
switch?
such
I don't
similar
get it at
videos.
all. Why does the track
Oh,
just
so you
go
probably.
off into no man?
We just
Push along
both
engines up
perfectly
from the
timed our
ground
set,
onto the track, which
which is really cool.
it's
Like
an
we
okay
praised this
idea,
set quite
but
a bit in our
just put the push along trains on the track
review.
here. You don't need them
But I
to
think
join
our
up from the
reviews
ground
just
here.
they seem
I mean,
really
even just doing like a
critical
regular old
because
ramp would be nice. I
we're
think
so
what makes this
tired of the
very
same
upsetting for
thing
me
happening
is
in
the fact that
every
the
set.
switch doesn't
Every
operate like
set
an
has the same
actual
problem.
switch. You can only
Stupid
go in
track
one
colors,
direction.
stupid
Just like
functions.
give us another
Go
one of
back
these
and watch
things.
some
Like
of
this would
our
have been
old
so
set
much
reviews,
better.
like
And you
classic
can't
Trackmasters.
We were
can't
praising
switch
that
the switch
stuff.
with that one because
Like we were
you're
praising
supposed to
Misty
go
Island.
this way.
Misty
And
Island
if you're
was
going
peak
down here, you're just
boys.
gonna
It
go
only
straight
went
off
downhill.
into again
Do
no
not
man's
convince me
land.
otherwise.
So it's very, very strange. And one more little nitpick, really quick. This isn't really a problem with this set, I don't think, but there have been a couple occasions where Thomas does
I'm
jump the
honestly
track a
like,
little bit. He likes to jump it a
do you guys?
little bit
I don't
right
think he's
here.
complaining really here
That hasn't happened
at all. I think
recently,
he's just
but
actually.
it is something
This
to
is a
know.
review. I
But
feel
I
like
don't
a
want to
lot
be
when
like
people say, "Oh, they
Soda
complain too much." They're
Productions
just
or
reviewing
Thomas
the
Talk,
toy,
where all
guys.
I do
What?
is complain the whole video. So I
Not
guess I'll
everyone.
mention some
Oh,
of the
whoa, whoa.
positives of
And
this
that
video
see,
is
that's why we're
complain. I don't
watching
want to
this.
be like Soda Productions or Thomas Talk, where all I do is complain the whole video.
So that's why we wanted to specifically talk about this because I felt that was so shallow. And
That,
just
yeah,
like
we're catching strays over here. But
exactly. I was just sitting there going like
we praise. First of all, thank you for the free advertising.
sad.
Second of all,
That you know how many people were immediately adding me about this? He's like, "Yo, did you see that? You got to make a comeback. You got to get this guy." I was like, "I'm not doing that."
no, there's no point to fight back because
It's like so stupid to just call people out randomly in your videos. That's dumb.
yeah, if you're gonna call anyone out, it should be people who make poor videos. And
Yeah, exactly. Like
if we were making poorly made videos, we wouldn't be growing. So
yeah, exactly. We thank you guys so much for 14,000. We just hit that. That was
um
awesome to see.
and so I'm not mad at him for that. I mean, I think it's kind of shallow, but um we don't really like if you truly watch our set reviews, yes, we complain, but we're just so tired of the state of Thomas. We saw it in the golden era, and how are we not going to complain when we saw Thomas in the golden era?
We saw the golden era, guys. There was an even better era that we didn't get to live in.
The platinum era.
The
What was the platinum era?
like the 90s when it came out, bro. Dude, imagine
I
the
don't know.
original wooden railway and all that.
Yeah, but I had that stuff. I
You
got
did not. You had the 2000s.
or 2003.
Yeah, that's the golden era.
What?
Platinum era.
I think 2003 to 2012 was the golden or was the best era of Thomas Toys.
You
You had Tommy.
Gotta cut it down here.
You had fine 2000 to 2012.
11. No, the
2000.
2000. No, 2012 is when Mattel bought it.
03 to
it
11
cannot-
was the golden. You had a lot of the great Tommy stuff. You had the best of Wooden Railway. You had the best of the model series. You had
Actually, that's when Tomy actually started doing white running boards on all of the original 6 in 2002.
you had the best of
What the? Shut up.
yeah, the best of almost every line. Erdl was dying, yes, like, but it was still out there. You still had that stuff. You had the best sets.
Oh yeah, you had that was like the 2003 would have been a mix. You would have had Take Along and Erdl being sold at the same time.
Yeah. See,
Crazy.
like I'm that era, 03 to 11 was really good. And then 11 to like 14, great sets.
Dude, some of the best sets, like the Misty Island, the King of the Railway. Like Mattel knew how to make play sets. That was one thing they were actually.
That's why we're so critical of Mattel nowadays, because we saw what they were able to do. Mattel was making the best sets. Mattel made the Blue Mountain mystery sets. Mattel made the Misty Island sets.
Mattel probably made the most accurate diecast line ever with the original Take and Play. Like, dude, some of those models are actually insane.
So you can think our reviews are critical because they are critical. They're critical because we've seen what Mattel has done. But then you look at this set, which we praise because Mattel's, it appears, is moving in the correct direction. Back to that. I don't think they're ever going to get to the golden era just because I think they're greedy. I think they want money. I think they don't really care about the toys. And I think they want to kill off Thomas so they can focus on other merchandise.
What Mattel really wants is not kill off Thomas per se. I think they want it to be able to exist without putting money into it. Like,
right. They don't want to put real money into it.
They don't want to put like time or effort. They're just like, that's what like the original. Like when they bought it, they were doing all these huge specials, like trying to like, and it wasn't working because they weren't putting like effort into the toys.
It wasn't working because they made it a kid's show. They made it a baby show. Not even a kid's show, a baby show. Look at that's the biggest problem with All Engines Go. You took a kid's show and made it a baby show.
Yeah.
And CGI took a normal show. Yes, it's kind of like.
And went around the world being racist, basically.
Normal, but a slightly more mature, a show that parents and their children could watch, and I made it into a kid's show, and All Engines Go made it into a baby show. They then they got mad at all because the reboot. They got mad at the reboot,
Mhm.
and now they're like, let's move on to Barney. Even though I've never known a kid who liked Barney more than Thomas, ever. When I was a kid, I'd see Barney, I'd be like, why would I ever watch Barney?
Like, well, in fairness, I'm pretty like Barney. Mattel actually, when they bought Hit Entertainment, they canceled Barney immediately because it wasn't making money. So it's so weird that they reboot it in 2025. Like, what?
They're trying to, and guess what? They're trying to make Barney a baby show. What is your obsession with baby shows? Are you trying to be the next, who's the big YouTuber, Coco Melon or something?
Yeah, they're trying to be the next Paw Patrol, Coco. They're trying to be the next Bluey. They're trying to be that next kid brand.
And here's the thing.
And Thomas isn't made for that.
Companies should not be trying to join the trend. They should be trying to
go
make
back to the normal screen.
Yes.
Yeah. We made our point with that video.
Companies, Mattel included, stop trying to join the trend, make a trend. Make Thomas a trend, or get rid of Thomas and make a new trend. The problem is you keep rebooting, trying to remake Coco Melon. You keep trying to remake what worked 15 years ago. It's never going to work again because people have moved on.
Honestly,
innovation isn't doing what you did that worked once but isn't working right now. What's the definition of insanity? That's the definition of insanity. I'll look it up right now. I just so I can make sure if I can spell.
It's okay. I can't spell either. Modern day.
Here's,
no one can spell.
Here's the definition of insanity: the state of being seriously mentally ill, madness,
extremely foolishness or irrational.
It means, and that means doing one thing over and over, expecting a different result. You rebooted Thomas twice. You made Blubba, didn't work. You made it a baby show, didn't work. You're doing the same thing with Barney, and guess what? It's not working.
Yeah.
Innovate, make something new, find a new audience. You're not going to be Coco Melon. You're not going to be what you once were in 2012 or 2012 or even before that. You're a toy brand, make toys. And if you want to make shows, innovate, do something creative.
Or better yet, make the toy. You own the Thomas and Friends brand. Why don't you let some other huge company make the show, do all of it, and you're just like there, and then you make
royalties
the toys
from that company. Buy that company. I know there are issues in that, but you are killing fan bases left, right, and center, like everywhere.
Because what I've heard, because it's kind of funny, but like people like one of our friends, Cameron, he's complained to me hundreds of times about the new Barney, saying how gross it looked because he liked the original. Like a lot of Barney fans were outraged that they're like Mattel's one thing they didn't do. They didn't ruin our childhood show. Nope.
And so my advice, and I'm not a professional, but my advice to Mattel would be stop rebooting old shows. If you need a new show, just make a new show. You need to make something completely new. That's what Bluey did. That's what Paw Patrol did. That's what are the other big shows right now? I don't know.
I have no idea. That's
but in my era, that's what Team and Mizumi did. That's what a lot of these kids shows did. They didn't try and
was it PJ Masks?
Yes. That was late for us.
Technically Paw Patrol was kind of late for us too.
Paw Patrol is like when I was in 4th grade. PJ Masks was like 5th grade.
Yeah, PJ Masks. That was big. And guess what? Big. It ended now. I don't think it's not really a thing anymore.
It's not a thing anymore, but that's okay. Things come and go. Yeah. So embrace it. Make new things. Innovate. Be a good company. Don't.
Speaking of Nickelodeon, please learn. I think you could end Paw Patrol or SpongeBob. It's going on 30 now.
Is SpongeBob still going?
Yeah. And also the things.
They keep striving to be like The Simpsons. The Simpsons are able to continue to make. They're on like season. I don't know. Well over 30. Well over 30. The reason Simpsons is able to do that is because they change because it's a social show. It's a show that mocks social norms, and that works because that's what it's meant to be, not because when you look at a kid's show, no kid's going to understand the jokes that The Simpsons makes or South Park makes or Family Guy makes. Those can last forever because they adapt with society.
And SpongeBob's just like dead in the water.
SpongeBob can't adapt with society because it doesn't have that level of understanding.
It was literally supposed to end with 2 seasons, and then they made that one, the original SpongeBob movie. It's gonna be complete finale, and then all the writers, all the things, they all left, and Nickelodeon just like, yeah, we're keeping that train going.
How's the Phineas and Ferb new
I-
show doing?
I don't know how well it's doing. I like the 10 episodes I watched. I mean, I think it's fine.
They're not changing anything really, are they?
Not really. Other than they're kind of trying to like do what his later show, like Milo Murphy Law and Hamster and Gretel, have some overarching arc. So like there's a point, but they're also not doing. They're like not willing to fully commit to it, but kind of.
Yeah.
So you're like on a half thing where, yeah, you can still watch every episode out of order. And if you did watch them in order, they're going to talk about a lot of Bread Bowl hot tubs, and that's about it.
And I'll make one more point on this whole thing, and then we can get to our next thing. But get back to All Engines Go specifically. But I look at this happened historically and a lot with Star Wars, which is something I know about. Star Wars was big in the 80s, in the 90s. And then in 1999, they released The Phantom Menace, which was the start of the prequels. And the biggest market for Star Wars were the children. And George Lucas, I commend him for writing what he wanted to write. And I think this has grown over time, seeing what Disney did to Star Wars. But The Phantom Menace was not taken, or people did not like it because it was about kids. George Lucas thought kids wanted to see other kids. Kids want to be in a reality. They want to be adults. I think we can all relate to that. Like when you're 5, you did not want to watch things with 5-year-olds. You wanted to watch things with adults because you wanted to be adult. When you played like the house game. That's a common game. Like no one knows what that means really, but you could be with your friends and you're like in preschool and you're like, let's play house. They're cosplaying being adults because kids want to be adults. So when you make a show for kids and you say, let's make them kids, I'm holding God right now. Not actual God, but yeah. They make kids.
God in train spirit.
Yeah. They make kids. Kids don't want to see kids. They don't want to see babies. They want to see adults because they want to be adults. They want to be mature. They want to, that's their form of entertainment. Do you have anything to add to that, Justin? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much I have to add to that. I mean,
do you agree?
Yeah.
With my statements?
I mean, like back in the day, like the only thing because like I liked in the original one, season 1 through 5, the Thomas mature arc. Like in season 1, he's like a cheeky little kid, he's getting into all these accents. By season 5, he's the one being the straight voice of reason character to the new characters. Like he's like, hey, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. He's like, hey, be careful in the snow. He like grew up with the audience because that show happened.
And when you watched season 1, he's not like a baby.
No.
He just makes stupid decisions.
Yeah, he's an idiot. And then he learns, he matures through the show, and then you get to see him grow.
So when you make Thomas a kid and you keep him a kid, and then you make Tender Engines mature adults, I don't even understand.
Dude, Thomas is on a completely more mature level than Gordon any day, though. Like, I'm sorry.
Gordon is totally full of himself, and if you look at the actual show at the books,
like Thomas is cheeky and stuff, but like he's not like got that huge of ego as like Gordon is. Like, I'm better than every person on the planet. Thomas is just like a prankster more or less.
So I mean, the title of this stream is was All Engines Go like good?
And we just kind of
And
want
we are going to try and talk about the positives.
and we're going to
We're going to talk about the positives, but we really need. That is the problem with All Engines Go. You see us totally roasting these, and
you keep
why do
doing
I
it.
roast the wrong one?
You always
We
keep
totally-
going for it.
We're always like, oh, it's All Engines Go. That means it's bad, and that's why. That's why we say that.
I mean, the show is just
The show is horrible.
Mhm.
Straight up, the show is horrible. The songs are annoying for the vast majority of the time. The
Dude,
voice
the
acting
album boy
is annoying. The whole baby thing is annoying.
The only and people like the things all it's just gotta do like a few things like, hey, guess who the Gordon actor is? The one from Magic Railroad. It's gotta be a good show now. That's like
It's not true.
like yeah, Neil Crone's a great Gordon. Him talking kids need to get in line is not something I foolish mistake to give me a fat bitch. Uh-huh.
No, that's not true. But yeah, I mean, that is our big problem with All Engines Go, and that's why we are always like, oh, All Engines Go suck. All Engines Go suck, because the show has problems because it took a once good show and made it a baby show. So that's our problem. If you like All Engines Go, go ahead.
Yeah. What?
Like I'll debate you on it. I disagree with you on it.
Yeah, but like if you like All Engines Go, great, because you get like
You get to watch All Engines Go. Go watch All Engines Go.
Yeah.
Why do you care what we say? We don't like it because we saw some of what we thought was better. We saw the model series, which we think is better.
when I was handing my cousin the Cranky set, I sat there so long debating. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I pulled that All Engines Go Thomas out and I gave him a classic one instead, just because I was like, dude, I'd rather give up my own classic Thomas than have him have an All Engines Go Thomas. It's not worth it.
But if you like this stuff, good,
Mhm.
good. People, you should like it. We don't like it. We're going to be critical of it because we don't like it.
And hey, we're critical of this stuff that we like too, because I love this new 80th Thomas. He looks awesome.
Criticism is important. We need constructive criticism.
And Leo Video keeps ruining things for me because now I see all the line work errors. See how the line works high up? You can see them. It's actually kind of bad on this one.
Stop.
It's completely it's 100% down. It's in the thing.
Yeah, we're not.
Line work, yeah.
It's fun to get into that specific stuff, but that's
no, it's every Thomas. I'm pretty sure it's a factor error. Like 100% of the time, you're gonna get one. It's if you guys find one where the line work's actually in the right spot, good for you, man.
that's a factor.
No, all Thomases are factors. If you find one that's right, dude, keep that preserved because you are so lucky. Dude, I was so upset when I found it's gonna take me a struggle to get to it. But I found the 80th Percy, and there was only one there, and his eyes are horribly printed, guys. But I'm gonna open it and review it because it's just eyes at the end of the day, but it is upsetting that like the entire bottom of his eye is just the normal plastic color because they just messed it up horribly. Now I gotta jump a chair.
So sorry about my rant there for a second.
No, that was kind of the point of the podcast.
It is a podcast.
It is a podcast. So, all right, guys, we are going to be talking about. We'll start off with the thing we actually know about, the merchandise, and the push-alongs are easily probably some of the best diecasts we've ever had because they're so accurate to the show. Guys, here is what we were getting before this, and these things are so horrible. Like they're so ugly.
Meme worthy.
Because like
That
back
one specifically is meme worthy.
I grabbed it. Of course, I grabbed it. But okay, because like they took the ugly fat magnet taken plate, which are not good in at all, and they put them on this chassis that has to be wider to fit on the tracks of Track Master 2, and it just makes every character look worse than the last. Guys, what did they do to Gordon? Like, actually, look at this thing. It's so bad. This tender, disgusting. And there's so many examples. Toby. Why have his wheels show? Why would you cut the cow catchers off like that? Bro is how do you mess up a square? It's square, guys. Square. Shouldn't be that hard. And also the scaling of them just got really wrong. Like James being bigger than Gordon. Like what? Why is James like the biggest one in the line? James and Edward are just like huge. And then like also why is this on the tracks? Get Jack far away from being a train. Like, oh my goodness, this is wrong. I'm so glad I found this button. So funny. But anyways, like, and these things were coming out like $5 in like 2018, and it was tragic. And then out of nowhere, they went to like $1, like 50 cents. Like Walmart, all of them were going down in price. Honestly, this is not worth more than 50 cents. Like that's how much, that's what you're paying for, this quality. But that's where All Engines Go kind of shined. Is back in the day, you got all of this for $1. And this has so much like detail to it. Like first off, we all kind of hate the 2D faces printed. But the one advantage is every Thomas variant gets to have a completely unique expression. And they can look so good. They could, like the Percy that's like pissed off with the entire world is like the best Percy ever. And they got this super scared Thomas. Like you can have all, like at one point, you basically get every face version ever. Like you could do a full story and swap out every face and you'd have like every character's expression. And also there's just absolutely so much detail in these models. Like all the, like you get these really cool wheels. You have painted buffers on the front and back. Not even the modern line does that. Unless you're Percy. There's so much detail in each of these. And they look so, they're literally one for one. Now, weirdo. And then these are like one for one things of the show. Like if you are a fan of All Engines Go, you basically got a toy of the show. Like if you're a fan of CGI, this is not Toby. I have no idea who this guy, this imposter is, but get this out of here. You like All Engines Go, you're not going to know who Toby is, but you do get like the most accurate Toby, like the most Chad looking Toby they've ever made. Like, dude, he's so good. Look how big he is. Bro is actually putting Erdl Toad for a run for his money. Erdl Toby is actually way too big. This guy is huge. It's a block.
That would have been horrible.
What even is it? No. Nobody wants Stanley in the Steam team. I'm saying and also the push-alongs went crazy with some of their models. Like they weren't restricted. Like there's not.
Bro, I have Barnaby right here.
The All Engines Go motorized lines, really, I don't have much to say about it phrase-wise because they all stick to Trackmaster 2. But push-alongs did their own thing. Like Darcy looks genuinely amazing in All Engines Go. And it looks even accurate to the CGI. I finally did, before Netflix got rid of CGI, I forced myself to sit through her episode. And it was pretty bad, but like a really cool design. Like, look how much there is to that.
Yeah, no, this is really unique.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the character because the character is like, but
just like nothing.
See, that's one thing I need to work on. I always base my reviews on how I like the character. That's only valid if it's Flynn or Nia.
Agreed. Well, here's like each engine gets their own unique chassis. Like right here, Wish got his own unique wheel arrangements. He's got the details. I love all the garbage details on the sides. And like the main characters are spot on. This is just straight up pulled out of the show. And it has painted buffer. You have every detail you could ever want on these toys. And then they even made things like they were making characters that aren't even in the show. Duck's not even in the show. And he got his very own toy. I mean, why did I not bring Henry? See?
Green Gordon.
I'm trying to bring up the positives, Grant, if you don't mind.
Wait.
I didn't bring any tender engine for that exact reason.
I was
Yeah.
We got Henry right here.
Yeah.
Blue.
Here's Nia. She looks really good too. Honestly, that's one thing I really liked about All Engines Go they got rid of a lot of her like details, which you might think is bad, but now she looks like a Thomas character.
Are you talking about Duck? The yellow wheels that once were on Duck?
Yeah, we got rid of those so he could look better. Look, we're trying to praise these things. Stop trying to make him mad.
He's just rage.
I love that Nia got less detail. Here we got the Poirot one. Obviously, that's gonna
Barnaby.
Shut up. Yeah, I get it. They based it off like they have all these designs, but like when she was next to like the other characters, like when you sit Nia next to Gordon, she's just such this is the diversity one.
Yeah.
Like All Engines Go got rid of so much of her detail, so now she looks like an actual character from the show. She's not defined by just from Kenya. She's like her own. She doesn't even bring up Kenya in All Engines Go. That was like so great. Personality. They gave her personality. Happy. And that's more than she had in CGI, so what can I say?
Bro, this room is great, but we really need to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's like so this room we're in, this is totally random, but I was thinking about it because it keeps cutting on our end at least a little bit.
And your guys'
like. This room's great because it was designed, or in this house, it was built initially for a band would practice.
Yeah, a whole like band.
So this is like legitimately a room with soundproof. So that's why we're using. I don't know what you guys know about microphones, but we're using condenser mic, which is not typical for podcasts because we don't have any background sound because this is designed for studio. But the problem is, it's designed for studio, and so the internet connection is horrendous.
Yo, okay, Ben. Can't wait to see it. All right, anyhow. So, anyways, we're gonna get right on back to. So, you guys did hear me. I'm not a fan of these. If you like them, that's fine. They're just.
If you like any of this, just. I feel like people take offense to our opinions. They're just our opinions.
Yeah,
just
exactly. If you guys love these things, great.
Yeah.
It's not my thing personally.
I don't like All Engines Go. If you do, good. I'm glad because that's what you get.
That's all we get today. So, but anyways, the one thing that All Engines Go motorized that we gotta praise, All Engines Go motorized walked, so this guy could actually run. Because
it's not original chicken.
This broke the loading gate. Trains were forced into this. Hold on, we gotta find a Trackmaster 2 comment. Where is he? Trains were forced to be squished down and flat so they can fit through. Because Tomy defined this look back in 1992. It was great in 1992. In like 2021. We didn't need them to be small. Like, they could be tall. That was cool. All Engines Go, we all got mad at them for it. But really, thank goodness the All Engines Go broke the loading gauge. Because now they can actually have the height they need to have. If only they would get rid of the chassis. We're still using the 2. Even in the new one, uses the same Trackmaster 2 chassis. It's the same chassis. So it looks so weird. Like, Thomas's body shell is so freaking peak. Again, guys.
That's true.
That's why we're not talking
Barnaby,
about it.
you are preaching right now. Barnaby, maybe we need to get a shelf with Barnaby. And then get a chicken, like a chicken plush. And then for original chicken. And then a chocolate Percy to here are other big ones who show up every single week. Percy. Is Barnaby, it's
Chocolate Percy.
Chocolate Percy's typically here. Original Chicken's here every stream, even when no one else shows up. Original Chicken is always here.
Yeah, well, maybe we could do that, but back to this. So, anyways, I am so thankful that All Engines Go
Sure.
broke this
I know
loading
what that
gauge
means.
because
So does Justin. Justin knows what that means too.
totally. Dude, the new Thomas, I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing. It truly does. And we don't even have the painted one, and it still looks so good.
Looks good.
The painted one looks so much better, but like this one looks so good. It's just, again, if that chassis had like bigger wheels and stuff, the chassis is the only thing holding this new line down because it ruins Gordon. Imagine if Gordon could have his own accurate wheel configuration. Like, dude, imagine if they took this Tommy and like having the length. All this Gordon needs is the length. Like, he can be bigger, but if he's got to be like out here. He's got to be huge. Like 22 Wooden Railway did that. Like, those engines are huge because that was the only way to make them accurate with like the new style they were going for. They need to break out of the Trackmaster 2 chassis and finally move on.
Royal Gordon, we're not talking about you. We're talking about original chicken.
Okay, guys.
Or peanut butter chicken.
But I could watch anything else.
If we open that door, would the connection be better?
No, I don't think
Debatably.
No, probably not. Okay. So season 2, and it's about Percy becoming. I do hate the Thomas and Friends wiki, but I am going to use it right now.
Why do you hate it?
It's run by idiots. No, if you're one of the idiots running it. I did not mean that.
I meant it.
You're the one that complimented it.
I ain't complimenting. I asked.
Okay, season 2, I think episode 49. All Legends Go. We'll see how.
No.
Or just type in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We should compare it to the original season 2 episode.
No, because they only had 49.
49?
49.
Like 49.
Yeah.
How many?
No, that's the waiting game. Crap, I have no. Okay, just click. Just type in. I'll just go season 2. Some guy has probably uploaded a playlist, and I'll know it because of the thumbnail.
What? I literally delete.
But Ultimate Italy is on screen, guys. It's just there. Okay, there you go. Click view playlist.
That's it.
That's not true. See how there's like 15 different versions of each one.
Wow.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Okay. You gotta start scrolling now, okay? We're looking for one about Percy and Whiff.
Whiff was up there.
No, it's gonna be further. No, right there. Go back. Right, that one. Go up a bit to the first one of it. There. It's in parts, so it's not copyrighted. All right. Oh, Thomas for a Day. That's what the episode is called. All right, guys. This episode is called Thomas for a Day.
I reset the audio, so we're gonna have to turn up yours again.
That is fine. I think I put them on backwards. Okay. Share this live stream if you hate it. Oh, again, guys, didn't we just have a whole thing about let's not hate on each other people, guys?
Let's stop saying that stuff.
Yeah,
please.
Let's be kind. Even if you don't agree with what they're saying, that's fine. Just don't. Like, they got a right to say that stuff too.
We're not gonna hate people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna condone this.
That's why we said go subscribe to Turbo, dude. Go subscribe to him. He makes great videos, honestly. Like
you.
That's I think that's one of the best episodes. I think that was a really good one. Like, it's All Legends Go. It had all of the All Legends Go faults, but like moral wise,
Yeah, no, that was a good.
that was a great
theme.
lesson and a great message. Be yourself.
Like if I was a
Stand
dad,
up for yourself.
if I was a dad, and my son was watching that, or my kid, or my daughter, or whatever, was watching that, then I'd be like, yeah,
So I
it's a good
All
story.
Engines Go has like some episodes that have like maybe someday we'll react to the ones that have like really poor messages. But there's a reason that like everyone talked when that episode came out, it was blowing up, not by like just Thomas fans. Other like people were liking that one. That one I think I didn't really remember it all that well. I just remembered the song being actually a bop. It's like finally All Engines Go gave us something. And that was about all I remember. That one's a really good episode.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, I think it could have been better. But
There's like I'm glad none of the engines blew away in the wind like other episodes either. That's a plot point. The engine, like all the kid engines, can blow in the wind because they're too light. I'm so glad that the wind was there. And I like the end where Percy was like, you know what? I'm not taking the bridge. I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know, I thought that was great. It's a really nice episode. Also, no Thomas. Just makes it so much better.
that's true.
Dude, not Thomas in that episode, bro. Thomas at the end, hearing his voice, like, we're back. We're back.
Back to this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got anything else with these?
I did actually. One thing that I didn't want to talk about was so. When it came to motorized, so you guys can still hear us. So the one thing, All Engines Go made new rolling stock only for the coaches. And this coach rolling stock, I think, is really good because it's in scale to the toys. Annie and Clarabelle are supposed to be taller than Thomas, even in CGI. And I think Annie, like, look at this. This looks really nice, like up against Thomas. And this is the first time we ever got a mail van that was actually accurate. Like, we've never had a red mail van before. We've had brown, we've had orange, we've never actually had it. And unfortunately, it does have the giant gap in the top. But like, it looks so good, and it works really well behind like Percy. And even if you put it behind like a classic, well, you can't put it behind Tommy because you know it's too big. But if you put it behind like this, it looks really good. Honestly, it looks like it in it. So good, in fact, that they actually made the 3-pack, which we'll get to hopefully sometime in the weeks coming. The Percy 3-pack actually uses the All Engines Go mail van remolded a bit. So like, rolling stock's amazing. Emily's coach, when it was flat wheels, they changed it to have spiked wheels. Cruel. When it was flat wheels, it's peak. Also, this coach looks so good. Look at the extra window thing at the top. Why can they redesign the molds only for the coaches, guys? Like, please do redesign it for. And also, you got the brake vans too. They also look really good. Like the rolling stock for like coaches and stuff was honestly peak. All Go did a great job. The only they were allowed to make unique rolling stock for the whole line. I feel like the people were not allowed to do a lot of things, and that's what held the line back. It's like you can't convince me that people at Mattel don't want to add buffers because they do when they're allowed. Like, oh, if you charge an extra $5, then you can add the buffers to the 3-pack.
I don't think buffers are that much of a pain thing.
I don't.
Is it just another step? I don't understand
why we don't add like such small details can have so much. But that is one thing All Engines Go did is like they were like, since we're not allowed to add like a white, they're like, let's get rid of the white running board. Then that way the toys are gonna be more like you don't even like it's not even like maybe it's just because this has brainwashed us, guys. But I don't think a single person complained about Thomas not having a white running board in All Engines Go.
Well, at that point we were used to it.
Exactly. And like even now, like on this guy, I don't mind. It's okay. I prefer the white running board.
Like the white. I kind of wonder. I don't think I'd like the white running board on All Engines Go. It just would feel
exactly like they built I think that's something all Engines Go is it realized that the toys are going to be cheap. Mattel's going to cheap the toys down. If we can cheap the design in a way, then the toys can look amazing because they'll look perfect to the show. Because the show's more simple.
Yeah.
I also hate that everything is slanted. It's cruel. Literally every
They
single
want to
one.
make things
Every
look
single one is slanted.
alive.
So annoying.
So, what would you? So the title, once again, it is wait. The title for this video, this stream. Wait, was All Engines Go like good? Well, how would you respond to that question?
I feel like that is such a tricky question. And it would come down to personal preference. Over these 4 years, I think All Engines Go was bad, but I wouldn't have changed literally anything. Because I think All Engines Go really like brought a lot of. Because like, not gonna lie, Bubba killed Thomas so bad. All Engines Go kind of reunited everybody back together to go against like, hey, you know what? We're not gonna let you. We're not standing for this. Like we stopped All Engines Go from. We completely killed All Engines Go, guys. We did it. We got it stopped. We were like, you know what? We don't want this to stand. This is not cool. And then Mattel listened, and they gave us something that's it's getting there. Gordon sucks.
I agree. And so was All Engines Go like good? No,
No,
it wasn't good. But it was the issues of All Engines Go that exposed the issues of Bubba and the issues. And now we are starting. We aren't seeing it yet, quite yet. We're starting to see a trend in the right direction. There are issues with this. There's always going to be issues.
True. Even like
we're going the right way, and this
even Tommy had some
is better.
issues.
This is the best thing we've had since Trackmaster 1. So
Since Tommy,
yeah,
like
you can make an argument.
OG Tommy, like
You can make that argument, yeah.
because like OG Tommy also doesn't paint any details, like modern Tommy does. OG Tommy did not actually paint any of the details.
We are getting good things now, or kind of. Yes, we are. A lot of it is good. Some of it is absolutely horrendous.
Guys, just give Gordon a new chassis, please.
But like we're trending in the right direction.
I think
and
All Engines Go
is the reason for that.
All Engines Go, yeah. At the end of the day, I think All Engines Go was worth existing because it put us back on track, as you can say.
Yeah.
It's worth the sacrifice.
So do you have anything else you wanted to talk about today?
Not really, I think so. I think that was about it.
I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I think I had quite the rant. We got
very
go subscribe to
Turbo 711
or something like that.
711.
Let me look it up. Yeah,
it's Turbo 711. I don't know
Turbo
how
711.
I don't know how he personally
YouTube.
pronounced it. Go subscribe to him. We'll put in the link in the description of the live stream, so you guys can go subscribe. He does great content.
I do like I've only seen that, but I think we're catching strays from the guy, but he had some very good points. My advice to him, not that I'm in much of a position to give advice, but my advice would be maybe tone down the length of the videos. But if that's what you want to do, then you have an audience for it. So continue.
Yeah, you got 8,000. That's impressive. That's really good.
Yeah, you have an audience.
Your videos are pulling views too.
You have an audience. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. We're rooting for you. And yeah, you've been making them for 9 years. You know what you're doing. So
yeah, we've only been going like
4 years.
Yeah.
All Engines Go. That's the other thing. All Engines Go built this channel.
It's not the reason we started. All Engines Go was not a thing
we
when we started.
Because of our successor, or we are the successor
of Funko Squad 04. If you guys haven't heard of it, me either.
Look it up. Oh,
I don't think you could look it up.
Funko Squad.
I'm genuinely oh my gosh, you can actually look it up.
Funko Squad 04.
Oh, those videos are gonna be so cringe. Don't watch them, please.
I'm-
Guys, get rid of it. The shorts. Oh my god. No. Gay Wally. Okay.
Funko Squad 4.
What?
It
Share the
was
screen. Let them see this. Let them see this.
Funko Squad 4 was. We are the successor of this channel. This channel built Thomas Talk. This channel is the reason we exist.
This is the reason Thomas Talk exists. This channel. So, I mean, that's all I'm thanking it for. Nothing more. Look at
22
this.
subscribers.
48 videos. That's a lot, actually.
No, we would stay up all night making videos. Remember?
Kind of. Not really. This channel's kind of up gone.
Well, obviously, it was 4 years ago.
What was our most popular one? Go to the top. Do the popular. Let's see. Pajama Bob. I didn't even know they made that Funko Pop.
I still have that one.
Oh, you own that?
It's a cool one.
I mean,
I like it.
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Gay
Gay
Wally's on top.
Oh, Chicken Moon.
Yeah.
I remember making that one.
Do we have him still? Do you have him?
I don't think so.
I don't think I have him. Oh, we should keep that.
I have this one because that was my first one.
I have somewhere my first one because they little broken.
Let's see, what other ones do I have still?
I still have all the sodas.
I think those are the only two I have.
I have Waddles. Go back.
I have like
Go back. I have
all the way
Waddles.
down.
No, up. Right there. Waddles, Disney's best pig. I got Waddles from Gravity Falls. He's still chilling.
So
That's about it.
Funko Pops are kind of cool. But
They
you
are.
should-
You guys collect them. They're dope.
But
There will never be another video on this, so don't expect.
well, there will never be a channel like Funko Squad.
Again, yeah, it's a bygone.
All right, guys. Hope you guys like the stream, and we will catch you next time.
Hopefully, we're playing an exclusive game with no footage on the internet yet. Bum, bum, bum.
If you enjoyed the Thomas Talk podcast, feel free to check out the rest of the channel, posting videos every Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't forget to like, comment something nice, and subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Bye.